Hey everyone, welcome back to the workshop. I hope you all are staying safe. In today's scroll saw project video, got a fun animal themed project designed by Steve Good, and it depicts the face of a beautiful tiger. Awesome looking design here. I think it's going to look real good when we cut it out. I've already got the pattern printed out and attached to a piece of 1/4-inch plywood. Well, actually 2 pieces of 1/4-inch plywood, because we're going to be stack cutting and going on and making 2 faces. And when the tiger's face is cut completely out and sanded up nice and smooth, it will be attached to this piece of 1/2-inch plywood that was painted dark brown off camera. Thought that would save some time with filming, but this is just 1/2-inch plywood that was cut in an oval, sanded, and then painted rich brown with acrylic craft paint. But when I get the face cut out, it's going to get sanded and then glued onto this, and I think the 2 colors are really going to pop and really make the project stand out. What we're going to do now is drill all of our pilot holes over on the drill press so we can head over to the scroll saw and start scrolling.
And over here on the drill press, we're going to begin by drilling all of our pilot holes for internal cutting. Quite a few on this project to keep you busy for a few minutes. Then we're going to head over to the scroll saw and start scrolling. I am using number 5 reverse tooth, shark tooth scroll saw blades. And I'm beginning with all of the internal cuts. And I honestly don't know what kind of wood the shipping crate material is, but it cuts extremely well and extremely smoothly over on the scroll saw. I'm really happy with how it cuts with the number 5 blades. It's not a lot of chip out, so that just requires less and less sanding once you get done with cutting out everything. Just really happy with how the shipping crate material works with the scroll saw. Just going through here and cutting out all of the internal cuts, and there are some finer details in the tiger's face, and if you just take your time with it, you will do great and produce beautiful results. If you guys would like to try this pattern, it is available as a free pattern download over at Steve Good's scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com website over in the free pattern catalog. Now working on the final interior cut, and then when we get done with this cut, we will do the final outside cut, which will release the piece from the wood. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me online at my Instagram page. You can find me by searching Artisan Pirate. Beginning here cutting out the final cut, and when stack cutting I always start with a pilot hole for the final outside cut. Just keeps the material and the wood stable while you're doing the outside cut. I just think this is a beautiful pattern that Steve designed. I love tigers. I got to hold a tiger cub when I was real young. Beautiful animals. Just going along and following the line and taking my time. I'm not forcing the blade through the wood. I'm letting the blade do the work, and I'm just guiding the wood and the material through the blade. Coming up and around the tiger's other ear, and then when I get around here, all the scroll work will be done. Now over here on the workbench, I'm just taking the 2 pieces out of the waste material, and again we're only finishing one in this video, and I'm sanding one of them over here with the palm sander with 100 grit sandpaper, and just using little circular motions to sand everything. And then over here on the workbench, after I clean the sawdust from sanding off the piece, I'm using Gorilla wood glue to attach the tiger to the backer board. And I will use some basic spring clamps to hold the material down while it's drying. And I let that dry around an hour or so and came back and removed the clamps, and the project was complete.
And here we have the completed tiger portrait. I think it turned out real good. It scrolled exceptionally well over on the scroll saw. The number 5 blades really cut through the shipping crepe material like butter, and you can see the 1/4 inch thickness of the tiger as opposed to the 1/2 inch thickness of the backboard. I think it turned out real good. It took me around 40 minutes to scroll this piece, so it didn't take long at all. Of course, I had this backer board done before video started filming, but I think it turned out real good. I really love it. It has some beautiful detail. I love tigers, and for some reason this picture makes me think of the phrase Tiger King. I can't think why it makes me think that, but it turned out real good. All that's left to do is add a nice clear coat to it, which will really make the colors pop. And speaking of the colors, I think the dark brown of the backboard and the light brown of the natural color wood really pops and gives it a nice earth tone feel. And I really think this project turned out awesome. And I hope you guys like it. I hope you all have a happy and safe May. I hope you also continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate when you guys hit that subscribe button. And remember guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you. That about wraps up this video. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.